Today's October 8th, is it, Tom? Yeah. So it's been a month. I found a video last time I had the car out, and it was September 8th. So it's been a month since I've had the car out. We're going to take it on a fall color cruise today. It started right up. Looks like we'll have to stop and top it off with gas, because we're going to do a couple 100 miles. Well, we're lined up. Got the Chevy there. This is Dave's Buick Electra. If you look at my past videos, and I'll try and put links into them with those other cars that he's had. I'll get them all eventually, one at a time, as I see them out cruising. Electra 225. Is this the one Dave just had the seats done in?
Yeah.
Looks really nice. He did a good job.
Yeah, they did a good job. Took a long time, but they did.
Yeah, well, anything with old cars, I'm still waiting on the material for my Pontiac.
Oh, you're right.
It's been 7 months.
Oh.
I'm going to walk around and get a little video of all the cars.
Sure. Yeah, they got a bunch of Cobras and stuff.
Nice 60. $54, I'm going to say. We're going up to Brown City. We're in Richmond at the Kmart in Richmond. And we're going to go up to Brown City, so we'll be going through Yale and Peck and maybe Sandusky and some of the little towns and villas and burgs in the thumb of Michigan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 3/4 of the way down there. I think you have some soda up trying to stop. Holy cow!
Yeah.
An El Camino and a Ranchero. Knew a guy when I was in high school. I had a Ranchero like that. It was a blue one. I think his was a 77 or 78. I think that one's a 79. Nice. Nice bunch of cars. Look at a 59 DeSoto. How often do you see DeSotos now? Wow, it's got a nice interior. This car is nice. That's what I like to see in a T-Bucket, an interesting engine, not a boring small block.
How's that?
All right, now we're going down. We're going north on, I think, I'm not sure what, this is the road coming north out of Richmond. I'm not sure what it's called. If I see a street sign, I'll look. My Uncle Ian in Australia watches my videos, and I like to know the name of the road, actual name of the road. Yeah, they just call it Maine, but it has a number or something. It's a Michigan road. And that way my Uncle Ian can look at his maps there in Australia and see where all we went. So we'll say the roads we're on as we're on them. We're coming up the 33-mile road now on Main Street on our fall color tour, except I haven't seen much fall color yet. It's M19, North M19. And I think we're going to go up to Memphis as we're doing our next turn. It's a big cemetery. Richmond Township is what we just went into. It says Memphis 5, Sandusky 44. Well, in Memphis, we turned off of M19 and we're on Bell River Road now. And in my past videos of this car, you can see where I was cruising down Bell River Road. So probably won't do a lot of video unless we see some really good color. And again, this is a color tour, but I don't think it's peaking yet. There's some fall color.
Yeah, get it while you can.
The 15th is typically the peak for fall color in this part of the state, so we're a little week early yet. Alright, now we're coming from Bell River Road to Riley Center Road, and we're going north on Riley Center. Some little bit of fall color there. So we'll see where we go on from here. Somebody pulled out in front of me, so sorry I don't have an old car in front of us or anything. We're going to turn left onto Mill Street. I think it's called Mill. Was it saying that it's called Burt Road here? Okay. The map that they gave us shows Mill Street, but it's called Burt Road. Corner of Riley Center and Burt. This road is, I don't know, I'll have to look and see if we see a sign here. Green Road. Well, I gotta change some gears here. Camping. Got a nice KOA campground here, it looks like. Well, they got some campers in there too. We're going to turn left onto Bryce Road. I got my ancient GPS sitting there in my ancient car. If you're going to have modern technology in an ancient car, I guess that modern technology should be somewhat ancient. I think that GPS is 10 years old. Oh yeah, ton of apples. Okay, we just turned north on K-Pac Road. North of K-Pac. It's only 35 zone, I guess I better back off a little bit.
You're in the big city now, boy.
Yeah, totally. Alright, we're turning off of K-Pac Road. We've been going north on K-Pac Road, and we're going to turn left or go west on Dudley Road. Yeah, that would have been dirt, and that would have been dirt, so I guess to stay on the pavement, it's kind of like this is the way we have to go. So far the fall color's been kind of sporadic, that's for sure. Alright, we're going to turn north towards Brown City. We're currently going west on, I forget the name of the road, but we're going to turn north on Martin Road. Turn the camera face back. I don't know if it'll show the cars turning the corner or not. But we got to step on it here a little bit. Well, I don't know what we're doing here, but we're going. Oh, there's a stop sign up here. Okay, so we're all coming this way. Yeah, those are silos. Yep. It's probably an elevator. This industrial drive ahead, so I imagine that's the big booming business area for where we're at here.
Which is?
I don't know.
Somewhere in Michigan.
It's the middle of nowhere, USA. Look at the tracks here. They have a stop sign. They don't even have railroad signals, and they have train cars on it, so I guess it'd be a good idea to come to a stop.
Yeah,
make sure there's no trains coming. Now it looks like we're going to turn. I think we're going to have a stopping point up here one soon. And I'll put a new battery in my GoPro. Bunch of honey dippers there, it looks like. Oh, look, and they got a car wash up here. We're not in the middle of nowhere. They got a car wash. And a gun store. We're in the middle of great area. Cross traffic does not stop. That's good to know. This is Highway 90 we're going to turn left on.
Film that sign on the pole.
That one?
Yeah.
The one that says nothing on it?
It's an important sign to be aware of.
Okay, this is called Main Street. It's good to know cross traffic doesn't. They're 25-mile-an-hour zone, and people are probably doing 50.
Good.
I have no idea what the name of this town is. I'm gonna soon find. It almost looks like Peck, but I don't think it is. It's too big for Peck.
Memphis.
No, we went through Memphis. Maybe this is Brown City because it looks like we're pulling off up here. So this must be actually Brown City, or the name of the place where we're stopping, which is right there. Got an old car behind us now, 65. 65 Chevy and a 79 Ranchero behind that.
Is he taking money?
I don't know, I already gave him money, so hopefully not. Well, this is our stop.
It's a Canadian body, wide ass.
Oh, the Brown City elevator, so we're in Brown City. Well, it sounds like we're going to get moving again here. Well, I guess I better get in the car and get it going here. Alright, we're turning from Brown City back onto North Maple Valley Road. I don't know how far we're going to take this. We're eventually going to be turning right or to the east. That's maybe what takes us into Peck. I don't know. We'll see. They must be picking their corn. Not many trees to change out here. Just corn or soybeans. Their old trucks sunk into the ground because they've been sitting for so long. I had some farmland. We got that old Dodge, cool old Dodge truck behind us. And we got a tractor, oncoming tractor in the oncoming lanes. Don't think you'd see something like that cruising down Woodward, would you? It's just parked. He's probably waiting to turn into that field. Got his manure spreader on there. He's gonna go spread some manure. Yummy. Alright, we're going to turn right on Peck Road here. It's hard to drive this car and work the camera at the same time as I got to shift gears and the big steering gear ratio and working everything. So it might be a little shaky as I got to hold the camera with my left hand. Well, the corn has changed to brown. We're coming into Peck, Michigan. We're on Peck Road, and I think there's a dirt road just up here to the left that one of my coworkers, when I worked in the boat store, bought a place there as a getaway. He lives in Roseville, but he has his getaway up here. And a friend of mine that I known for a long time lived on Mill Street here in Peck. That says Brown City Elevator too. The one in Brown City said the same thing, but we're in Peck now.
Peck, Michigan.
I don't know if it shows up on the water tower or not.
west of Pierre Street.
Mill Street is the street Greg lived on, and that's just up here on the right before we get to town. And you might see the house if you look in between these houses here. It's a stone house, big 2-story stone house. And if you maybe in between these houses, you can, if you look down there, you'll see it. No, there's buildings there now. But you used to be able to see the house from Main Street here. Anyway, we'll get some video once we get into town. Downtown Pack. Our post office. We're going to do a right down here a little bit and head towards Yale. And when we're heading down that way, I'll get a little video of where I got the 58 Dodge from that I had. That I think is some photos of it in a previous video. And if I can find it, I'll post a link to that too. The Dodge only had 50,000 original miles as original paint. It sat there from 71 until I bought it in 86. And I got it running and drove it to Romeo under its own power from there with no brakes. So here we go, off towards Yale. And I bought the mini bike, the Ruttman mini bike in Yale. Alright, we're turning off of the road to Yale. And I think that the house where the Dodge was from down the road another mile or so. So we're not going to see where I got the Dodge from on this trip, or where I got the mini bike from. This is, what is that, Gibraltar Line Road? I can't read what it says on the GPS. So we're on now. I got to step on it a little bit because they're leaving us behind. Not a lot of fall color, that's for sure. Alright, now we're going to turn on to Todd Road. We were going east, and now we're going to go south on Todd Road. All these poor people that got to sit and wait for all us in our old cars. And they're still coming around behind us. That truck's still back there. Again, not much color for a fall color tour, but it's been a fun drive so far, I have to say. Alright, we're driving south on Deuce Road. Now we're going to go east on Yale Road. So we'll get some gears changed here and get going to the east. Really in the middle of nowhere, truly. So all my viewers that aren't from Michigan and think Michigan is just Detroit, a lot of farm country in Michigan. Oh, my phone just made some noises. Somebody must have left a voicemail. Never even heard her ring. That's good to know the cross traffic doesn't stop. It's supposed to stone wall on each side. Maybe this is the Bell River. I don't know what river that is. Did it say? When you see those signs that says 30 for a curve, in these cars you do 30 on them. On modern car you could probably do 50 on here. Like my pickup, I could probably do 45 through here, 50. This, 30. Somebody hit something back there. Should put it in second, but I don't feel like changing gears. That was nice through there. Well, the name of the road just changed from Gibbons to Birch Road, but we're still going east. We went through some curves there on my little intersection, so they changed the name. Here, I thought that was a scarecrow. Somebody out trimming weeds in the middle of nowhere. Alright, now we're turning on Wildcat Road. And we're in some Villerberg or some type of... I got a double clutch here, get it low. South on Wildcat Road. Alright, this is the town of Avoca. And we're supposed to turn on Emmett Road now. I don't know if we missed it or what, but there's still old cars ahead of us, quite a string of them. Somebody did turn around and go back the other way like they missed the road, but we'll soon find out. This is just an everyday car ahead of us.
There's a Jeep is right in front of you.
Yeah, the cars are just in front of this pickup. So anyway, we're in Avoca, big booming town of Avoca. Looks like we're going to do a turn here. We're going to head towards Emmett. Now this is not, it's called Emmett Road, but I'm not sure if it has a Michigan number to it or not. Sorry if the camera gets tilted, it's because I'm steering with the camera hand and I'm actually having to shift with the other hand and steer, so you know, it's kind of a pain to drive these cars holding something. South on Emmett Road. On the home stretch now, heading back to where we're going. Alright, now we're coming into Emmett. Big thriving town of Emmett. This town was so thriving at one time they had a topless bar. I don't know if they still do or not. It was up here on the left. I don't know if it's still here. I doubt it. But you never know. I think that was it right there. It's still here.
Whistle.
That be it. So if you want to come to Emmett and go to a topless bar, they got one. Yeah. I guess I gotta pay attention and get moving here, not worry about that. Then we're going to go over Interstate 69 here in a second. We're headed back towards Richmond on M19, or aka Emmett Road. Alright, we're back in Memphis going south on M19 and up here at the main Four Corners as we turn to the west. Used to be a really good junkyard here on the left that I used to go to all the time. I had a ton of old cars, and they had a lot of Chrysler products. So if you needed Mopar parts, they're the place to go. Well, old Grand Prix sitting there.
76.
Not in bad shape, is it?
Got Laker
Side,
pipes.
yeah, side pipes. I saw that. They must be. They're going to be there a while splitting all that wood with that log splitter. That's a lot of wood to split. Alright, we're coming into Richmond. This is the return from our trip. I missed the second stop. I wasn't paying attention and I got stuck behind somebody that was going slow towing RV or ATVs, so I didn't see people turning in and missed it. No big deal. We're still with a bunch of cars and we're gonna head back to Romeo from here. I'm gonna get on Armada Ridge and take Armada Ridge back and put the car back in my dad's garage and head back to Pleasant Ridge. More color here on Armada Ridge Road than in some of the other roads on the cruise. We're on our way back now. We've left all a group of cars and headed towards Armada from Richmond. Then from Armada we'll head on to Romeo. There's some color along here. I see more trees like they're more bare. Some of them they have color than have leaves on them.
Wow.
Alright, I got a dead battery on the GoPro, so hopefully this will, I don't know if you can see the odometer there or not, but I think I showed it in the beginning, but we're back. I'm going to put the car back in the garage and had a nice, really nice run. There's Tom. He went with me. I had a good trip. It was a fun ride in the old car. So again, thank you for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy them. It wasn't a lot of color, but it was a super fun cruise. Really enjoyed it.